suggested to me the other day when we were trying the other build. Um, when we were playing the other build, I decided that it needed to be more aggressive with a bunch of one drops, but this is like the alternative approach to it, to where it goes a little wider and a little bigger with the Sunmares. So, I have no idea when we're going to be happy with this list, but it's somewhat similar to the last list. We do have we do have Ixalan's bindings in this one, which makes me happy. Sup, Mr. Fox DeBryan? How are you today? Hey, cool. We have one land. Yeah, I'm not keeping a one land hand, I don't think. Hey, Matthew. Cool. This hand doesn't seem very good at all. Let's keep it too. Better now that I'm streaming. But you had Matt and Thundermo. And Matt's deck, or sorry, yeah, Matt's deck seemed super sweet. I'm streaming from bed. Does that count? Does streaming from bed count? Whatever. I'll play this, even though, like, almost all of the Rootbound Crags are stupid little magma spray decks. There's just no way that he cusses more than me, right? I have to cuss more than Matt. Might not be as good as him or as pretty as him, but like I definitely have to cuss more than him. Let's tap the right mana. Maybe we'll draw a Legion's Landing. JK. Hey, Brian, what's up, man? Brian sent us a really sweet blue blacklist earlier with Entrancing Melodies in it, I believe, was the name of the card. Is it wrong just to play this? If I play this, I can't do this into this. But, like, not taking this damage seems pretty nice. Yes, technically I could. Hey, Gonzo. Yeah. Screw his Phoenix. I'd rather put a Fop to rest on a Glorybringer sometime down the road anyway. So opponent's playing Servants, so that makes me just think that they're on the Naya build. But maybe they're not. I don't know. All I know is we have a Horsey. And Horsies are cool. It's a Glorybringer. They kept it too. Fun times. If I play this, they don't have a good block, but I don't use my mana very efficiently like that. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Hey, cool, they didn't block anything. Means our Radiant Destiny is going to be a lot cooler than we thought it was going to be. I want to cast Radiant Destiny on horses just because it's funnier. I don't care if it's good, it's funnier. And being funnier is half the battle. I think all these little wide aggressive decks are like reasonable. Hey, Why the hell is my phone off? That's weird. My phone's trying to die on me. No! They have a cast out. How dare they? Did they realize we're trying to do horse things? Could just. Wonder if it's worth putting this on the Phoenix. Ah! I thought I hit concede game for a second. Sorry about that. I did not mean to scream into the mic. I did not mean to scream into the mic. I apologize. I really thought I hit concede game. I forgot that there was a confirmation. That was not a childish scream at all. I promise. I also might be lying when I say it wasn't. So when I'm playing these like weird Glorybringer type decks, I typically like having these type of things in. Their mana's so bad, and they actually have pretty decent answers to the Sunmare. That almost makes me just want Fatal Push instead. Maybe we don't need all of this. They are on the play though. I'm fine with all of it. Might try to get a little smaller on the draw. Get out of my deck too, I guess. Kermit the Frog screaming. Yes, we won. We won. We won on our mulligan. Alright, we'll mulligan again. I don't think we can keep the hand with no white mana. Alright, we're in. We have a horse. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. I'm putting that on the bottom. Even though we need it to cast our horse, of course. Ha! Go get 'em, Legion. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. Oh god. Well, the cat's out of the bag on what's in their deck. Well, I think this vampire just got a lot worse. That's a 2-1. I'm an actual idiot. That's a 2-1. I wasn't paying attention. Wow. I'm so stupid. Fun times. Sometimes it pays to be stupid. I don't think this was one of them. Confirmed idiot. He called my bluff that I wasn't bluffing at all. Or we're just dead. He's ticking up with a removal spell. We just have no out here at all. Oh no, he's just ticking up for damage? Wow. That feels strong. I guess we're about to lose all of our things. One time, don't have a sweltering sun? Please? You can do it, opponent. Don't have a sweltering sun. Don't you have it? Oh, wow, he didn't have it. That just feels great for us. We have horses again. A horse is a horse, a horse, a horse. Horses are cool. This thing should certainly be legendary. See, if we hadn't attacked that Legion's Landing into nothing, he would have probably played Sweltering Sun that turn. We were just playing ahead. We were just planning ahead. Probably not playing Sweltering Sun if he did that. Ah, don't have double removal. Come on, homie. It's a rude AF, fam. That's a good draw. I guess I kind of want him to double block. So he's got one Sweltering Sun in his hand? He's got a lot better draws than we do this game, though, doesn't he? We're not dead yet. Still not dead yet. Go get him, little vampire bro. Okay. Alright, so we know none of the cards in their hand at this point. But we got two little vampire bros. We got. No. That thing's big. Ish. Radiant Destiny would be a good draw, I guess. I wonder what the right play is here. We could use this and play around Double Glorybringer, but we're not going to beat Double Glorybringer anyway. So I'm just going to play this thing. It's like the one thing that might let us race. If he has Double Glorybringer, we're just dead. Things are going well. Ish. No longer dead to Double Glorybringer. Is it time to deal 2 damage and kill something? It is not. Opponent still says he can race our 5 points of lifelink. I'm not sure what opponent's trying to race with these attacks. I legitimately don't know what's going on here. I feel like these attacks he's making are just super ambitious. Yeah, play terribly doesn't matter. That's my favorite way to play Magic. You gonna attack again? Nope, you done. Dunzo. Alright, so I played terribly, just didn't matter. Because we got a 5/5 Horsey again. Come on, Horsey. Giddy up. Giddy up. It's criminal that we don't have this horse in the deck too, though. I'm just gonna put it in. Come on. Yes, I made that noise. I am, Whee! People can tell I'm about half asleep tonight. But my Legion's Landing chump attack was all a plan. Had we not did that, he would have cast Sweltering Sun and we would have lost. You really have to pay to hear that noise. Hey, we won the dice row. I'm keeping it. You can't stop me. This might be one of the worst keeps I've had in a while. But I'm just keeping it. I wouldn't keep it on the draw, but I'll keep it on the play versus a random opponent. I think there's enough decks that the calls just come down and change the matchup. And like, we've got a couple draw steps to draw 2 or 3 drop. Like, we kind of don't want to see Drowned Catacomb over there. That would be the scariest thing, probably. We see this card right here. I'm just assuming he's on an Hour of Promise deck, which means one of these little bros is probably already Doomfalled, which makes me sad. So this draw is just not working out as we've drawn land after keeping 5 lands. Red Rover, no Doomfall. Got 5th at your PPTQ today? Which deck did you end up on? No, not Duress! Why do you play Duress main deck? It's so medium in this format. Take that out of your deck. It obviously crushes me. Does he have a second? If he has a second, I'm just going to rage. Sucks, bub. Sorry to hear that. Wish you'd win a little better for you. So I just don't think we're going to win this game. I think it's going to be like super hard from here. Guess there's some world where he taps out this turn or whatever, and like maybe we draw another Legion's Lieutenant. Man, he just faced up, showed us a Fatal Push, didn't he? I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm just wrong and look like an actual idiot. He has to have a removal spell. I do not believe he doesn't have a removal spell. Blue-black, just too controlly. Yeah. Some of those matches are kind of tough. Alright, I guess I'm just wrong then. I missed 2 points or 3 points of damage. He drew his like one of expertise. Or what's typically a one of expertise. Obviously don't know how many he has. So yeah, this game's kind of over. We had 2 spells in our first 9 cards. JK. I forgot. We have cool stuff like this in our deck. There's always a chance when you can Crested Sunmare for a bundle. He's going to have a contempt or something for it, but at least we're going to have a 5/5 left over. Maybe we'll draw another Crested Sunmare. That would be fun. Yeah, we put 10 points of power on the board that turn after a Wrath. Oh, who would have guessed? Come on, Crested Sunmare. You can do it. Let's see that Sunmare. One time, deck. One time. Sunmare on top. That's not a Sunmare at all. Yeah, whatever. I don't have anything else to do. I assume he'll have a removal spell past this turn, so might as well get an extra point of damage in. Theoretically, I'm presenting lethal next turn if he had stone nothing, but... What are the odds of that? There's some games where he's just dead, but there's other games where he just has a Vraska's Contempt. Black colorless. Okay. Okay. This card doesn't do anything here, does it? Exile target artifact! Hot damn! It's a Kaladesh card. Of course it says artifact on it. Why wouldn't it say artifact on it? Phoenix and a Jade Light's pretty sweet. It's like a very nice prize. So this is probably the hour, so that gets him to blockers for this. Drawing another horse would be nice here, but... Huh. Is it wrong just to make a 6/6 horse? Really want to make a 6/6 horse. I really, really wanted to make a 6/6 horse. Nice. Nice. Are you a big foil fan, JJ? Please don't have another. Oh, that was the last card in your hand. And you have 5 mana up for this? It's a travesty, I tell you. Alright, it's time to draw another Call to the Feast. Or Call to the Feast, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Whatever it is, it's time to draw another. Hey, Guinnessy, thank you for the follow. He's got enough mana that he could just, like, only use one of the dunes at least. So maybe we get at least 2 damage in. If he does use the dunes, he doesn't have enough mana for this, which is nice. Gives us another chance to draw a good spell. I got 2 game warnings for the stupidest thing. Exiling cast out after I... Right, you can do it, Call. Now's your time to shine. That's not a call. Guess I should have held that in my hand just in case he, drew a Doomfall to, like, encourage him to use it or something. That card doesn't do anything here. The Red Egg Wings is definitely very good. I really like the build of the Black Splash, too. Like, Scrapheap Scrounger really gives that deck a lot of interesting lines, I think. So we're definitely behind this game, but I could see us, like, getting lucky and hitting, like, a couple of calls or a couple more queens or something and being able to pull ahead. But it's obviously not very likely when he's got 2 removal spells already in play. And he's got an active art. Oh, and he had 2 removal spells in his hand, so yeah. Could have used the Pride to save the one from Moment of Craving, but I don't really think that does a whole lot when the Deadlands is already in play. Maybe it was better just to use the card while we could because there's like duresses and stuff in his deck, but yeah. But I'm not actually sure. Just running hot seems to be what we need to do from here. Well, this makes the Deadlands less good. Is it too greedy to want to be able to cast a second call? Because that's probably where winning this game starts. Alright. Let's see what they've got removal-wise. 5/5 go. This deck's like legitimately infinite removal. At some point, he'll draw Vraska's Contempt and kill us. Or, sorry, Vraska's Relic Seeker. Yep, they definitely can. They have like 6 deserts or something. That's why we really have to draw one of these things that put out like 3 or 4 creatures in the same turn. He's tapping mana in his main phase, so this will be the Vraska. Oh no, I guess just our. Same principle. I legitimately think we're just dead here, but we're going to play out the game for both to stream and to see how his deck is constructed. We do have the 2 bindings in the main deck as well. Like, maybe we can spike one of his Vraskas and win if he's only got 1 Mastermind in his deck. But, like I said, it's, like, extremely unlikely. I'm just saying, like, maybe. Maybe somewhere over a rainbow we'll all dance tonight. How'd they do with it, Buddha? Or Buddha? Buddha. I'll call you Buddha. Sounds better than butt. What does what even mean? Not too bad. Top 8 height. Ming. That's very specific. We're gonna follow a rainbow and have a dance. You're just not invited because you listen to Zeppelin. Why didn't he attack with this? It's just I ain't got the time to tap this zombie, yo. I got better things to do than tapping this zombie. I'd like to know what else is in our opponent's deck. It's got at least 2 expertises. At least 2 masterminds. There's the Vraska, so that ends the game very quickly. He might show us 1 or 2 more cards, though. Missed out on top 8. Land drops for crap in the 5th round. What deck did you run today? How many people played as well? Doomfall. Exile a creature I control. Deal. Goodbye, my friend. We will miss you. Blue-white approach? Nice, nice. What build of approach do you run? Hey, Geo. Geo's back from his honeymoon. Hope you had a good one, Geo. Well, what trifling this is, or how trifling this is. Alright, so we're dead. But how are we going to sideboard? 30 to 40? Not sure how we're going to sideboard. Feel like Lost Legacy's pretty good here because they don't have a whole lot of ways to kill us. They do have the Sandworm Convergence or whatever. They decided to let you go. Wonder if it's ever worth playing just a bunch of duresses versus a bunch of removal. So for some reason I have a strong inclination that it's just never worth it. Kinda don't really feel like these are worth it either though. Yeah, sure. We'll play a couple. I don't know. This is a random 5-0 person's list. I don't know who built it. Really? Oh god, I put the wrong mana in play. Curses. Curses. Why did I have to play the wrong mana? I do not think that 1 point of damage matters in the least bit. Would love to see it come into play tap land here. That's not a come into play tap land. It's hard for me to imagine that Duress is good enough to leave in versus my deck. Like I just can't actively imagine that being in a side or into sideboard versus me, or in the deck still. Seems so bad. How many spells do we have that matter? 6 in the whole deck? I guess we have more than 6. Wrecked. We got Queen's Decree or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Queen's Companion. I forgot about that card for a second. Yeah, I should have shame scooped since this game's already over. Our aggro deck is not being very aggressive this game. Maybe we want auto dresses. Maybe they're just better than binding. I could see that. That seems reasonable to me. Red Rover, opponent, do not play a sweeper. Don't you tap mana. If he taps mana, he's playing a sweeper. Rip. Oh. Well, I don't care about that at all. I do care about getting an untapped land, though. That's not an untapped land. He used 2 removal spells last turn, though. He probably doesn't have a sweeper for this turn, so that's good. Not having a sweeper gives us a chance. Don't know how much of a chance, but definitely a chance. I don't think there's any reason to throw away an entire zombie just to deal 1 damage. Oh, I'm an idiot! Oh, tilt! Tilt! I was supposed to attack with 3 to flip this. Man, I'm playing like trash. Actual trash. Wow, that was so bad. People, turn off the stream. The stream's over. Go away. The stream is literally over. Just go away. Stream's over. Nothing to see here. And now he hit a sweeper. Stream's over. Nothing to see here. He didn't play the sweeper, so I wonder what he got. Guess he got a way to kill the horse? I don't know. Nothing to see here. Go away. Stream's over. And now it's Rome to attack, probably. No. No. It's over. I've turned off OBS. It just takes a minute. Too tired to play Magic. It's just over. It's over. We're done. See you guys. Man, this game might have been winnable if I wasn't an idiot. Why didn't my message of 500 rip? Oh, probably used too many. I think you can only use 500 characters or something. Rest in peace, world. We're done. That seems like a weird attack. That attack smells of a sweeper or something. I don't know. Oh, we still have a 5/5? And our opponent's hellbent. So you're saying there's a chance still? But Corey is the guy who is controlling the stream. You're telling me I got a chance? I've got my eyes closed because I don't know what he could be playing, but whatever it is, it's got to be bad for me. So this is a Vraska's Contempt, probably. To kill our horsey. Or maybe it's like a Bantu's Last Reckoning or something. Just to kill everything. But that gives us outs. That actually gives us a lot of outs. Like a call would probably win the game. Guess what won't win the game? A swamp. I think we win this game if I don't punt. Swamp into binding. That'll get us there. I'm pretty sure we would have won this game if I had not made my punts. The rest would have been better than either of these bindings this game. Well, this card doesn't really do anything. Maybe I'm just supposed to take out the Radiant Destinies in this match. I like taking out the Radiant Destinies is probably right. I'd like to get to play a game 3 and sideboard differently. I think I'd bring both of these and these in if we got a game 3. Don't think we're getting a game 3. I guess I block if he attacks, if I get the opportunity anyway. I like it when they have to use multiple spells to kill our Vings. That always feels good. Basically just want to draw another one of these right now. Would also take one of these. The hell did I just do? Oh. What the hell did I just do? They tap mana and then just pass their turn? I don't get it. Right on time. 2 lands from basically not too far behind. They got 2 spells because they didn't play lands. So they got 3 spells from the fairly even game. We get another land. They've not hit a land once since it's come down to this. They've literally not hit one land since the game got pretty close. Or they're just not playing them. Oh, look what they draw after I use the binding. What timing? Let's see if they have been drawing lands. Nope, they drew infinite spells. So, I think I punted this game away, but I also think I got pretty unlucky. Both. Those are pretty bad mistakes to make too, because like those were not mistakes that even require thinking. Those should have just been automatic plays. And we're rewarded with a 1 land hand again. It's like the 3rd one of those we've had, I think, in what, 5 games? How many games have we played? 4. I think that's the 3rd one of those we've had in 4 games. This hand's pretty good though. Assuming that like he's not on a lot of different types of decks. That's probably bad for us. Definitely bad for us. Looks like we have about one turn to draw land. Hey. We at least get to continue to play Magic. Ooh! That's exciting. Now we get to play the more mana efficient one. Which we probably wouldn't have tried to play if it hadn't been for him tapping that. So that was kind of sweet. Two colorless. One black. Correct. It just makes good common sense to use this here. I'm pretty sure I want to flip that. That doesn't bother me too much. I just wanted land count. Maybe we'll get an Essence Scatter here. Don't care if he has Censor. We have double spell to play next turn. Huh. That worked out better than I expected. Worked out a lot better than I expected. Our opponent's tapped out basically every turn. They're just like tapped a whole bunch of mana every turn. It's just very awkward. Because those decks don't really do that. Oh, he's playing that deck? I thought he was playing a different deck entirely. Wow. Well, do you have the third Fatal Push? Or are you getting throttled? Of course. Why would you not have the third Fatal Push? Seriously, why would you not have it? Couldn't have something marginally reasonable? Well, he needs something, again. Because the Dunes plus, like, Vraska's Contempt by itself isn't enough. I don't know how to sideboard versus these decks either. I like Scarab God's like super annoying. Profane's pretty good, but they already have Relic Seeker and they're not sideboarding out Relic Seeker, so it makes Thopter Arrest and Binding worse. You have to have some answers to the Gifted Everborn, or we just like can't ever beat them. I like this card was good this game, but overall I feel cards like this aren't very good overall. Overall, I feel like cards like this aren't very good overall. Overall, I feel like cards like this aren't very good overall. Yeah, that's English. Barely. I don't want any of the cards on my sideboard. Whatever. Figured it out. Department of the Redundancy Department. I'm in. Alright, I'm in. We don't have black mana. Let's go. Let's party. Let's party hardy. Let's see a turn 2 Gifted Everborn and we pick up our cards. I think there's 24 lands in this deck, isn't there? It's like a lot of games that have very medium land draws for there to be that many. Surprised they have this card still. Could have left them both on defense, but they've got like infinite removal, so that just seems like I'm barking up the wrong tree. Oh wow, they missed a land drop. What did they sideboard in the gate? Next turn could be sweet if they don't have removal spell. Like, how fun would next turn be? Why would you take a point of damage and then use that post-combat? That makes absolutely no sense. I'm tapped out. Why did you take a random point of damage? Why? Why are you just beyond silly? I guess it was the attack with this, but like, is that even worth it? I mean, I understand why they did it. But I don't know if attacking of this is even worth it at this point. Guess maybe it is if you have no idea what we're trying to accomplish with our deck. Like, I physically understand why they made the play. I don't understand how the play makes sense. Find no block odd too. Apparently me and my opponent think we're playing different games. No, it's just we think we're playing different games. At this point, I just don't think they understand what deck we're playing. And that's okay. Like, this deck isn't a real popular deck. I just don't think that they understand that we're on the the Crusted Sunmare deck. I think they think we're just little kid vampires, which, I mean, we are. But that's not the point. Yeah, I've made up my mind that they think we're just a bunch of little creatures with radiance. That we, like, have no mid-game at all. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. I don't need that card, so I don't care about this. Yeah, like, I'm confident that's just what it was. They weren't expecting the horse beats. Let's go ahead and show them this one before we attack. Technically gives this one indestructible, so... I'll be surprised if we don't get a scoop when we get 2 more 5/5s here. Like, I'm going to be real surprised if we don't get a scoop this turn. Even more surprised if he figures out a way to beat this. Okay. They just wasn't expecting horse. That's all it was. They thought we were a different deck than we were, I think. I really want this third Sunmare in the main deck. Have we won a game so far that we haven't had a horse? Like I'm not paying a lot of attention, but I'm not sure we've won a game without a horse yet. Like, you just cut these Fopter arrests and Ixalan's bindings for like 2 aspirants and 2 more horses. That'd be sweet. Cut a couple of Radiant Destinies for a couple more Pride of Conquerors, but that's probably just bad. I don't know. A horse is a horse, of course, and nobody. Are we allowed to play the Mr. Ed theme on stream? Alright, so we'll do the playing first. Hand's good enough to keep, I think. It's like a little slow, but there's not a whole lot of 1-drops in the deck. I wouldn't have minded a better 2-drop than this one, because like this is the 2-drop that I don't really want to play on 2. I'm just going to play it anyway. It's like play it on 2 or wait till 5. I'd rather just play it on 2. Maybe they don't have anything. JK, they have something. This makes me feel like we're about to get pummeled. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm used to have a Radiance out. For some reason, I thought these were going to be 3/3s for like half a second. Oh yeah, definitely about to get pummeled. They be pummelers about to be happening here. Their record is 2-1 as well. We're both 2-1. I'm pretty sure I punted around though. Like I think I had a legitimate chance to win around if I wasn't, you know, a trash compactor of a Magic player. Alright, I guess I'm going to start with this. So 5, 6, 7. So this thing's going to make things get ooge. We're going to cry like infants if he has a Spell Pierce. He doesn't have a Spell Pierce. We hit him for 25 points of damage. Alright. Well, we did things. That was fun. The Vampire Dream, friends. The Vampire Dream. Alright, so what do we want versus versus them? Fatal Push has to be good here. I feel like another horse can't be that bad. Because, like, it's a horse. Instant Speed Removal seems decent. They're probably going to bring in Naturalizes, so I feel like cards like this probably ain't that great. Still waiting for Red Blue. You're going to have to send me that list again. I forgot to save it. Maybe these just aren't good enough. It was the coolest draw we've had tonight. We cannot argue, or we cannot complain about that draw. I really just want to take these out. For some reason, I feel like these are just worse than Pride Conquerors. For some reason, I feel like those are just worse than Pride Conquerors. I like little vampires. I want 4 pride. I want 4 prides in the main deck. That's all I figured out. So I want 4 prides in the main deck. I don't think I want Profane Procession because A, I think they're going to bring in like naturalized type effects and like negates and stuff like that. But B, I don't want to spend 5 mana and just let them Blossoming Defense. Like if I spend 5 mana and they just Blossoming Defense, that feels like real bad for me. Yeah, we have some spells. We got some that can even chump block. Uh-oh. We got a problem here, folks. We don't have time to win now, I don't think. Ooh. He can technically hit us for 10 next turn. Hopefully we'll be able to contempt, but... Like, it'd be nice if he just wastes his entire turn. Oh no, not more things. Not more good things. And we're dead on board. Can't do anything to that. Guess we'll at least bluff a fatal push. Yeah. Well, bluffing failed. That didn't work out very well. Let's bring these things back in. Let's just have every removal spell we have now so we don't get comboed. His Fragmatize can kill Hadana's Climb, and it can kill that other thing, right? What about the times that we use the Duress and we just don't hit anything good, though, and we die because of it? I think I am going to bring in the Fragmatize, though. Can hit the Hadana's Climb, we can hit Pummeler, we can hit Cartouches. Oh god, this hand's terrible. Let's keep it. I don't think we can mulligan it. Seems too good to mulligan. We've got a draw step or two to hit relevant spells. Maybe if he has the same play with Greenbelt Rampager, we can at least Thopter Arrest it this game. Really want to draw 2-drop, though. Think it's important to draw 2-drop this game. Did not draw 2-drop. Yeah, whatever he plays, I'm pretty sure I have to use this on it. He plays a Pummeler. Maybe we're supposed to contempt it, but I'm really just hoping to get to play this. It chose not to play something that turn. It just makes me think that they have a Blossoming Defense plus like a Pummeler or something. Yeah. Was not the hardest of reads, was it? They left up green. So we'll do the only thing we can do. And we'll hope we're not dead. Though at the moment he's only got 5 energy, so it's probably hard for us to be dead. Not impossible, but like... Yeah, so that's a double pump. Still need something else. It's not enough to kill us even if it's larger than life, but if it's like larger than life and blossoming defense, we're probably dead. Yeah. Yeah, so if it's larger than life and blossoming defense, we're just dead. I think. 7 goes to 14, 14 goes to 28. I guess if we put the full 10 in front of it, we're not technically dead, are we? Because we're at 33 like this. Alright, I have to put it all in front of it. Get the blossoming defense out of his hand. If he has it. If not, he's just killing like 2 horses. I'm fine if he's killing 2 horses and trading his guy, or like 2 horses and using all of his energy. Either way, this protects us from dying to blossoming defense. Just blocking with 1 horse and we're dead to defense. No, so there's the defense. Gonna kill our stuff. That's fine. That's mostly fine because we don't have any other options. Doesn't have any energy. Do we care about this if he doesn't have energy? Don't think so. I think I just want to kill this. It has to be wrong though, right? I guess we just don't get to attack then? I'll kill this one because of what we drew. If they have another blossoming defense for that, we're fine with it. If I hadn't drawn the Call of the Feast, I would have probably held, or I would have probably sacked the Sheffet Dunes instead of the Deadlands. But we did. Go us. $11, and we have 7 attackers next turn with a Sheffet Dune, so we have all sorts of different amounts of lethal. Assuming our opponents don't play anything. If we manage to get this game, we've locked up a pity chest and could potentially... If we'd won that one game that I think was winnable, he would have timed out in game 3, so we could potentially be 4-0 right now if I hadn't punted so poorly. But I punted pretty poorly, so... Anyway, so let's see if we can lock up better than a pity chest. With our Vampire Horses clickbait title. Definitely punted game. I've played terribly today. I think we've tightened up after the first 2 rounds, but man, the first 2 rounds were friggin' embarrassment. Just a stone cold embarrassment. They were so bad. Appreciate my phone letting me know that I'm streaming. Man, I love Pummeler. Pummeler's so fun. It's just really hard to beat Mono Red with. If I'm not mistaken, I think they said Jack Kiefer was playing it at the Open, or at the Grand Prix. Our build's just a random 5-0 list, though. It has nothing to do with him, to my knowledge. We didn't win the dice roll. That could be a game changer. We rolled a 5. Come on, if you roll 5, you deserve it. Alright, this hand's keepable. Wonder who decided, like, 4 removal spells were right. Did we play versus somebody who had went 0-0, or that was 0-0 4 out of our 5 rounds? Deranged Elf, it seems like all these white decks right now I think are pretty well positioned because they're okay versus the Drowned Catacomb decks, and they're okay versus Mono Red. I don't know how good they are because, like, I think if Grixis gets picked up again, that, like, Grixis just smashes them. But, like, they feel pretty reasonable versus these decks. I mean, obviously you'll get draws like we have right now that's not going to line up very well versus any of the Drowned Catacomb decks, but... Because, like, we have a pretty medium draw, but, like... And I can't really sit here and try to play around sensors and stuff. A, he might not even be on that build of the deck. We have no idea. But B, Essence Scatters and all that other stuff. You're just playing into things when you play around sensor. So he's sensor, so we know he's the control build then. Hey, Lucas, what are you into? Probably just going to try to cast Call to Feast next turn as well. Whether it resolves or not, I don't know, but if I draw to land, I'm probably just going to. JK. We're just attacking for 2 because we're fiends. Go get them, Vampire Bros. Nom 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 nom. Vampire Bros doing Vampire Bro things. Okay, cool. I wasn't really paying enough attention to the Grand Prix today. I was playing the Commander Challenge in several of the rounds. Did he just put on top top? Oh, that's frightening. That man just put on top top. Hopefully it's just like a Scarab God, because we can beat a Scarab God. Just tap out and play a Scarab God, bro. You know you want to. Just tap out and play a Scarab God. Nothing else. Just tap out, Scarab God, let's party. Grixis mid-range didn't feel bad on stream the other day, and I thought our build was pretty medium of it. Top and still willing to tap out. That's kind of interesting too. Alright, we're going to look for the land. We got it! Land online. Yeah. Screw you, you little Forsaken Sanctuary. I'm pretty confident that Forsaken Sanctuaries are just bad in these decks. And now we're just like really far behind. Just like really far behind now. Hmm. I guess I don't want him using the Glimmer, do I? If I don't want him using the Glimmer, this is the better thing to try to let him Gearhulk into. Because we assume he's going to Gearhulk this turn. Like, I thought it was pretty clear that he was very likely going to Gearhulk there. I don't know where I'm supposed to play Binding or not. Can I just want to play Binding here as well? One more mana to the deck, took out a Legion's Landing, then added a third Sunmare. Yeah, the third Sunmare seems really the fuck good. I think I've sideboarded it in almost every round. It's just felt impressively good to me. Sure. Kind of sucks now that like Scarab Gods are actively good. Alright, hopefully they just tap out for a Scarab God. If they do, hopefully we draw an untapped land. That'd be fine. That'd be just fine. Hey. So it is Christmas somewhere. That's fun. Christmas does exist, friends. Christmas does exist. Christmas is a real holiday. Christmas is a real holiday. Ah! I want to watch this link so bad because Robbie's links are always great, but I'm afraid I'll get flagged for YouTube or something. Oh, well, screw it. I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, I Want It All. That's a good song. Well, it was Christmas somewhere. Think we want these versus them? Yeah, but like it's copyrighted, right? I can't have like copyrighted songs and stuff on here. I wasn't talking about it being dirty. I was talking about like I can't play a banned song. I get in trouble for that. Profane seems insane in this match. Lost Legacy seems okay. I didn't think you were posting like tranny porn or something. And if you do, you need to send that to my Facebook. Seems like all these cards are pretty good. I feel like we can get rid of these. I think they're going to have some sweepers anyway, and I think a lot of those are just kind of like dead draws. Did I put in too many things to kill their threats? I don't know what I ought to take out. I'm taking out a land on the draw. So we have 5, 9, 4, 7. I think I can take out these. I think they have enough answers to those anyway. We finally sideboarded out Sunmare, and I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like they have a lot of answers to those between Essence Scatters and like Vraska's Contempts that we don't always even get the value from them. Oh wow, well. Took out 2 creatures, so that's a prime reason not to draw a creature, right? Okay, we'll keep it. Well, what the hell ever. I think I'll keep... I'm not going to keep this. I think we need something better than that. Oh, they got the green mana under deck? I didn't expect them to have green mana under deck. You like the prides? Yeah, I didn't really want to take out all that stuff. I was just so afraid that, like, if they're playing a bunch of Bontus and crap, that, like, maybe... just like maybe I don't ever get to really pump anything. Like I think it'll be kind of. I think games that I'm getting a send and I'm already going to win, and I think giving something +1/+1's not really that relevant. I'm not playing around censor. Don't care. You can have it, friend. You got me if you do. So I definitely thought they were blue-black control, but like maybe they're not. That was just stupid, by the way. Absolutely stupid. It's completely irrelevant, but absolutely stupid. I mean, they had sensors in their main deck, so just assume they were a control deck. It was absolutely stupid and 100% irrelevant. Let's see what's in their hand, or deck, or library, or somewhere over a rainbow. Okay. Could be in trouble next turn if he just untaps and has Scarab God, but we have 6 answers to it. So, like, maybe it's not that bad if he does. There's already Consign in his an Oblivion in his graveyard, so like I'm just not going to play the land here. That way I can try to cast Call to the Feast next turn, assuming he uses it. Didn't use it. That's kind of interesting. Also didn't play a land. Alright. Counterspell away, friend. For the same reason, I'm not playing a land this turn either. Cool, it's a Glimmer. So, let's hope that he doesn't have a Wrath or a Spell Pierce. Think if he doesn't have either of those two things that we have a real good shot. I think we have a real good shot if he doesn't have either of those. Especially because we even get to flip Delusion's Landing if he doesn't. He's tapping mana in his main phase, so he probably does. Oh, no, he didn't. Nice. Could have definitely been a lot worse for us. We'll play this one because we can Adonto EOT while still protecting our Vraska. That's a good one. But at this point, we have to assume he has a removal spell, right? There's just like no way this resolves. I feel like he's probably got a Gearhulk here. And he does. Sure. Alright. We're doing some things. Question, or your guess is as good as mine, but we're doing some things. So he's got another one? That's disappointing. He's got another one, so he's gonna like kill this, block this, take 3, I guess. Still has a big board to beat. Yeah, so he's at 3 life and we have 6 attackers. Can make a minimum of 2 tokens on the following turn. Alright, if he's using that, that puts him at 5 with a block like Moment of Craving or like Swamp plus Bantu's Last Reckoning. Keep him in it. Or like Swamp Gifted Everborn Wood. Alright, we 4-1. We had a chance to 5-0 if I hadn't played poorly. So, can't be upset about that. Definitely had a chance to 5-0. The deck felt pretty fun. I did not hate this deck. Not sure if Mindings are the right card, but kind of liked it. It felt like I had quite a few sideboarding options even. Wouldn't mind this Crusted Sunmare being in the main deck, like, but maybe it's not the best card in the world versus some matches. Not actually sure. I'm in the mood to open treasure chests, though. The next day we take a bath on treasure chests, we're probably going to have to stop opening them. Let's go ahead and start opening them for the day then. Yeah, we definitely punted. Well, I don't know that we definitely punted. There's a good chance that we punted one of our rounds. Well, we know we made several play mistakes, and I know it would have made the game closer, but I don't know if we would have won. So Displacer's not really worth anything, I don't think. Like maybe $1. Immortal Sun to the sideboard. That's fair. I'm writing myself notes. Let's open the rest of these before we log off. 40 play points. It's kind of profit, I guess. I have no idea what this card is. Unwinding Clock. Untap. Untap all artifacts each other player controls during their untap step. No chance it's worth anything then, and this this cycle of lands isn't worth anything on Moto either. Might be worth like $0.25 or something, but for the most part, it's not worth anything. So that was kind of it was a cool pack, some cool cards, but like it was a bust on value. 20 play points. So that's 60 play points we're at. I don't even remember what treasure chest costs. Gilded Drake. That's worth something in real life, but I don't think it is on Moto. Yeah, it's worth 18 cents on Moto. The group EDH isn't as popular online. What are you? 120, so we're at 200 play points. $240 play points. If we wanted play points, this would have been a pretty good open. And last but not least, a really cool card that's not worth anything. Like this Evolve mechanic was really sweet. You get all sorts of mana off this thing. You could do a lot of cool things back in the day. Hey, we broke 5,000 play points. Whee! I actually like this deck. I would definitely play this deck again sometime. This deck gets my thumbs up of approval. All of these little white aggressive decks, like the white black Ascend, the white blue enchantments, the white green hexproof deck, or sorry, the white green aggro deck, the both builds of the black white or the white black vampires decks. Just all of the all of the white based aggro decks, I think, are pretty well positioned overall right now. I've been pretty interested in all of them. Not sure who we're gonna host. somebody playing Legacy, somebody drafting, somebody playing Modern, Draft, Modern. I'm looking for a Standard player, and if I don't find it, we're going to have to just host a random friend. Yep, doesn't look like I'm finding anybody that's playing Standard. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, so we're going to hop off here, and we're going to host my friend Jake again, who is playing Fortnite. Not a game I'm interested in whatsoever. Actually, I'm going to host my friend Al, who's playing Fortnite. I've not hosted Al in a while, and it embarrasses Al when he gets hosted. Couldn't find anybody playing Standard. I'd much rather host a Magic player, but if they're not playing it, they're not playing it. I can't make them. But anyway, take care, everybody.